Disclaimer, buckle up. This episode of Three Friends and All the Things is packed with foul language, inappropriate comments, and even some streaking. If that's your jam, then welcome to the circus. Let the shenanigans begin.
Throat punch you.
Colleen, please go over and throat punch him, please. Why are we live streaming? What are you doing?
Because he likes this
We've already
crazy
started the
stuff.
recording.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
And then he
God.
posts it when we don't know we're recording, and he posts it like, ha ha ha, look at these
Side
assholes.
I want an alpaca. Can I have an alpaca?
I want a drunk
Alpacas
raccoon.
are fun.
I know.
But I'm
they're
pretty
so
sure my
cute.
dog would eat it.
Okay. And
Welcome to Three Friends and All the Things podcast, the show where filters go to die, opinions fly free, and laughter is basically a full-time job. They're not here to solve the world's problems. They are here just to make each other laugh and maybe learn a thing or two along the way. This is Three Friends and All the Things podcast, real talk for real people.
welcome to Three Friends and All the Things podcast. We are back. Colleen and Dave and myself. We are here to talk about top dream destinations.
Vacations.
Well, destinations, vacations, like, where you want to go or maybe where you've already been that you consider a dream vacation. So.
Hold on. Fact of the day.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
David.
Sorry, Dave. You got a fact of the day?
You caught me off guard.
Wait, I had a fact of the day.
One.
I just don't
Go
know
ahead.
where
You
it
do
is.
yours. You do one.
Hashtag isn't a hashtag. It's not even a pound sign like us Gen Xers know it to be.
Yeah.
Technically, it's an octothorpe.
Really?
Yes.
It actually has a name.
Actually has a
Octothorpe.
name.
Wow. An octothorpe.
Oh, hold on. That's not. There it is.
An
Octothorpe.
octothorpe. Wow.
My fact
That's
of
very
the day
interesting.
is, did you know the brain can supply a light bulb with its electricity? It can power a small
It
light.
depends on the brain.
This is true.
That's true, too.
I
is
know.
a fact.
I know.
It is a fact, but it is true.
That's true.
I know some
Yeah.
that could power a floodlight, and some that couldn't even power those little keychain flashlights.
Yeah, brain waves produce 20 watts of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Did not know that.
That's very
Did
cool.
not know that.
That's why
I
I'm
had
a
a fact
doctor.
of the day, but I don't know what I did with it. So I'm just going to skip mine for today. And
Chris's fact of the day is she forgot her fact of the day.
correct.
I'm having a cookies and
100%.
cream, waffles, Axe and Arrow cookies and cream.
That looks amazing.
Chocolate
It's very-
martini for the win.
Yes.
I have no beverage. I get nothing.
This is
She's a
technology.
teetotaler.
I am. I get nothing. I get
All right.
nothing.
So, what are we doing?
Okay.
Okay, dream vacay.
So, let's talk about our dream vacation / destinations. Let
Yes.
me hear what you have chosen.
Okay, so where I want to go, I have like, I don't know, 72 places that I want to go to. But I already had a dream vacation.
Okay.
I had 2 weeks, all expenses, in Hawaii, where we were told when we checked in, go pick something you want to do every day. And it was, swimming with dolphins and whale watching cruises and helicopter rides over volcanoes and submarine rides. And it was everything you could do.
That's
in Hawaii.
amazing.
I spent an entire day in a hammock being fed strawberry daiquiris by my significant other.
That is amazing.
Did this
That's
really
a
happen?
dream
That is
vacation.
amazing.
Yes,
where-
it really
where in-
happened.
Where in
Interesting.
Hawaii were you when this happened?
We went to Oahu
Okay.
for the first part. Then we
Mhm.
went to Maui,
Mhm.
and then we went to the Big Island.
Nice.
So it was 2 weeks broken up between 3 islands.
okay.
And we did some big thing every single day. Luau's and the helicopter ride was kind of cool, except he kept circling.
Yeah.
And it turns out that I get positional vertigo.
Oh, lovely.
Did he happen
and I
to
was
land
about
the?
to
Did he
jump
land
out
the
of the
plane?
helicopter.
Did he
I was
land the
gonna-
plane?
You land the
Yeah.
plane.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you fell out, but yeah.
No, I was going to jump out. And listen, he promised he wasn't going to do that on the way back.
Mhm.
And then my significant other said, "Ooh, look, a whale. Ooh, look, a pod of whales." So, and I
Back
was like,
around.
I am going to murder this man mid-flight.
Mm. Awesome.
But yeah,
Did you throw
it
up?
was really cool. We went to like the pineapple fields and the sugarcane fields and the palaces and uh,
Spit it out, Colleen. Say it.
yeah, it's that menopause brain fog thing. Big thing, World War II.
Pearl Harbor.
Harbor.
That's it. Pearl
There
Harbor.
you go. Yeah.
We went to Pearl
There you
Harbor.
Only
go.
one of the biggest dates in our history.
It's the
You
brain
know,
fog. The
You know
brain
that
fog.
thing.
I can't.
That thing. You know where the
thing
dead
with the
where the dead
bombs.
guys underneath in the underground
The
underwater
bombs.
boat. Yeah, that's called
Yeah.
a submarine. Yeah.
That's
okay.
a thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have to say that was very emotional. And all of the people that were there, and there were hundreds of people there at any given time, no one spoke above a whisper. It was one of the most emotional places that I've ever
Mhm.
been.
Mhm.
I think the only thing that rivals it is the 9/11 memorial in New York.
Okay.
The remembrance fountains there, but you still have kids running and screaming there. And
Right.
at Pearl Harbor, every single person, including the children, no one spoke above a whisper, and it was very touching, very touching.
Yeah, I
But
experienced that
we did
as
something.
well when I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, we did something every day, and it was a world class, top of the line dream vacation.
That's awesome.
That I had. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where I want to go,
Okay.
Greece. I need to get to Greece.
Okay.
I need to walk amongst the temple of the gods. I need to see all of those ancient ruins. I'm a history buff, and that's my jam. I need to do that.
You need to be with
Yeah.
your people, the gods and the goddesses.
I do. The gods.
Your people.
Yes, I'm a goddess.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some good news regarding Greece. My
Mhm.
best friend and I are planning on going for our 55th birthday.
Good for you.
Yeah, we're going to do Greece and Italy because that's her dream vacation.
Okay.
Mm.
So, and then where else I want to go? I want to go to Jordan and Egypt
Okay.
because they're not next to each other, but they're kind of close. I want to go to Petra in Jordan, and Egypt is, like all of Egypt.
It's like if you look on the map, Egypt is like right next door, or maybe it's like the neighbor down the street, like one neighbor over.
Yeah.
Like it's only
Yeah.
a couple inches on the map. How far can it be, right?
Well,
Yeah, it's
so
centimeters. and
they're
technically, it's 80
they're my
miles.
top two.
Okay.
How many miles?
You can walk there.
You could walk
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Right.
You can take a boat. It's okay.
Okay.
So after Greece and Jordan / Egypt, it
Mhm.
all just kind of gets muddied as to where I would like to go next.
Because Colleen has 76 places, and she and
Yeah,
I
Yeah, we're only
both.
supposed to
76
talk
places.
about 3.
She
I know.
Colleen and I both pulled up the world map to look, so
And
we
the
could
list
figure
got
out.
longer and
Wait a minute.
longer.
Oh,
and
yeah,
longer.
there's
yeah.
nothing,
We
like,
literally
without-
pulled out the
Without
world
looking
map.
at a wall map, you mean to tell me there's nothing you guys would like to do that just like
Greece.
there's like a
Greece has always
frontier?
been on my.
Well, I'm going to tell
Greece
you,
has
I've been
always
to
been on my
Italy.
thing.
I've been
Well,
to Italy.
yeah,
I
but
went
the
on- I
problem-
went on a
the
2.5
problem
week
is-
trip there, so you're going to like it when you go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Dave, the
History.
problem is there's so many places. Then you're like, oh, wait a minute, let me just double check on the map, and then
Mhm.
you look on the map, and then there's more places, and another one, and another one, and another one, and then before you know it, you're just all sorts of confused, and you don't know where the
How
hell
do
you
you
want to go.
choose between Angkor Wat and Machu Picchu, and
was that?
Chichen Itza?
Machu Pizza.
It made a
Machu
pie.
Pizza. Machu Pizza.
I want
Machu
pizza for
Picchu.
Boy, oh
dinner.
boy, oh boy, where are we going
Listen,
with this
I
conversation?
You
want
guys
pizza
say
for
Machu
dinner.
Picchu
Machu
and Chichen
Picchu,
Itza
not pizza.
fast next to each other. Dave,
Okay.
you do it. You've been drinking. You can't do it.
Machu
It comes
Picchu.
out Machu
Machu
Pizza.
Picchu, Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu.
Okay.
Like, how do you choose between those, though? Right? African safari. Everyone
You know-
wants to go
you
on an
stop
African
talking, you're taking
safari.
away my
It's very
things.
hard. It's very hard.
I'll tell you the
to-
one place that I don't want to go. You couldn't pay me to go there. And Chris, I'm
Iran.
sorry to say it's
Iraq.
Australia. It's
Really?
Australia.
Really?
Gotta stop.
I don't
talking.
like spiders, and you have
Girl-
spiders the size of
Girl,
cats.
you
Stop
have
talking.
no idea.
stop
You have
talking.
no idea.
it.
You have
Oh, you're missing
spiders
out.
the size of cats and snakes, and
No.
everything in Australia wants to kill you.
No. Spiders are not
So-
that big. All right.
I gave you
Uh,
my 3, and my definitely
top-
don't.
Listen, I've been to a lot of places, so my top 3 that I
Okay.
haven't been to that are right on my list now that I probably won't see in a couple years, maybe. So the first one is Japan. I want to go to
Ooh,
Japan. I want to
nice.
experience the food, the culture. I want to, it's supposed to be like one of the cleanest, if not the cleanest and
Mhm.
safest countries in the world.
It's a hot spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a
there's
hot spot.
there's hardly any train delays. So like if you're traveling, you don't have to worry about delays.
Mhm.
There's vending.
Don't they have the
machines.
bullet train that goes like super fast?
Yes.
Yeah.
They also
that'd
have
be cool.
vending machines everywhere for like hot
Yeah.
meal,
Everywhere. That do
stuff like that.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like experiencing culture and different foods and how people live compared to the way we live. That was the
Mhm.
one thing when I went to the 2.5 week cruise that we did to Italy, Spain, and then when we went to Ireland, London, just to get to experience the way people do things versus how we do things. Like
Mhm.
I just know that compared to us, everybody else is laid back.
Mhm.
We're more like 90 miles an hour.
Mhm.
You mean you found out that we weren't the center of the world?
No. Well, actually, in some countries, we kind of are the center of the world because people look at us and wait to see what stupid thing we're going to do next. Like
Mm.
What
that's-
stupid thing,
Yeah,
not what
Exactly.
brilliant,
No.
innovative, world-changing thing.
yes. The next place that I'd like to go to, so Japan kind of ranks 1.
Mhm.
These next 2 were like, I could do either one, either way. I want to go to Australia because I want to hike the outback.
Because you want to
Um,
die by some
I just-
random
I
animal.
just kind of like
Watch
being
Wolf
amongst.
Creek.
I like
just
being
watch
in
Wolf
the
Creek.
wilderness, man. I'm all about the wilderness. Like,
No. Because what's the
Outback
buckets?
one of the things
Ivan
that I,
Milat will get you and kill you if you are camping in the outback. Have you not seen Wolf Creek and Wolf
No.
Creek 2? Well, you better watch it before you book the plane
and
ticket.
I didn't watch the podcast about
Jesus.
serial killers either. So
Hold on,
Christ.
Dave. Do you want to go to like populated Australia or outback Australia?
I want to go to the outback where it's 70% of that country is outback. So I want to go to that.
So
I
you
wanna-
wanna
I want
die.
to go and hang with the
You have death wish.
kangaroos, the dingoes, the koala bears. I want to experience
Goes.
that.
Bring a
that whole-
baby.
I want to see their whole habitat. I want to hike because I like hiking. I like being in the outdoors. I'm a hunter, so it's just kind of captivating to me. I went to
Mhm.
Alaska, and Alaska was a lot like that. I got to see a lot of stuff there.
You went to Alaska.
Yes, I did a 7
Did you see the Northern Lights?
No, we didn't, because at that time of year where we were, it was warm, and they were not showing that much. So
Aw,
we didn't get to see that.
Loser.
It was
Loser.
warm. It's Alaska. It was
It's a loser.
warm. What was
It's a
it? 12.
loser. Big one, and
Mhm.
the one thing I did research when I was looking up Australia that they have 0 light pollution.
Mhm.
They don't have a lot of pollution there, so that's
That
one
is
of the things
correct.
that they kind of think. My third stop, like I said, could go either
My
way.
third stop.
I want to do an African
third-
safari. I want to go to Kenya to do
Mhm.
like just a basic safari, but I want to be amongst the people. I want to see a lion. I want to see a cheetah, and I want to see an elephant up close, like in their habitat. One of my things.
Dave, you should also look
Yeah.
into Tanzania.
That's another one on my bullet. I got that there too. That has a lot of the bigger animals like zebras and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they also
And I have an aunt in South Africa. I could give you her address.
Okay. Just
My
anybody
old
in
boss.
Botswana? Because that's another
Popeye.
stop. Botswana
My-
is another stop. You get to see up close buffalo, leopards, lions, and elephants. So,
And
like,
if you're lucky, Prince Harry and Meghan.
yeah, yeah, and actually, I wouldn't mind
Getting
when I
eaten
get on
by
that
a
safari
lion.
if I can actually do an actual safari where I go and hunt the animal of choice.
Oh, that would be, well, that'd be
Mm.
So
cool.
whatever's
But
Are
I
you
hunting,
don't
gonna
like the
eat the
hunting
lion?
aspect. I don't like the hunting aspect, but it
neither.
would be cool to
Yeah,
like
my
get
wife
out
doesn't
there
like.
and
She doesn't like the hunting either, but that's what.
yeah.
If you're not gonna eat the animal, you shouldn't hunt the animal.
I eat it, man. I eat everything I kill.
Dave,
You're
I'll
gonna
tell you
eat
right now.
lion.
Let me just make this very clear to you, okay? If I ever,
I just had a
ever
visual of Dave with a lion on a spit,
Dude, I want to I
Traveler.
want to listen. I want one-on-one, baby. You put that
singing
lion,
the
you and that
Lion King
one-on-one.
theme.
I'm taking him out. I ain't messing with
Ah,
Dave,
cinema.
let me make this very clear to you.
Mo. Simba.
If I see any photos of you holding the lion's head up and it's dead, and you're like, "Oh, I killed it,"
I'm gonna
You're
open its
next.
mouth and stick my head in it like this.
yeah, and I hope you know what, and I hope you slip and it chops your head off with his big giant mouth. Hope it eats your head, you idiot.
I'm not as definitive as Chris. If you kill it, you should eat it. Like I don't think you should just kill for
Oh,
fun.
I eat
Don't
everything
kill
I
it.
kill. I eat
No,
everything I kill.
I think it would be very cool to get out there and like see the animals and be like out in the wild and whatever, but like actually like killing them.
I don't know.
you
I don't
What
listen.
does
I
that
don't know
say
that I
about
want to kill
man
it. I
as
don't
a
know that I want to.
species?
First of all, you can't kill elephants. That's number one. Leopards, I don't think you're allowed to hunt them. Buffalo, you are. So I would hunt buffalo. Anything that's edible that I can hunt, I would hunt out there. I
go
don't
to
know that I want to hunt a
Freaking
lion.
Montana.
Not buffalo.
Yeah, Colorado has
Technically,
buffaloes
they're not
too, but
buffalo. They're
I want
bison.
genuine buffalo, man. I don't want something that somebody brought over and just dropped it out there. I want something that lives in its habitat.
What does it say about man that we go, oh, look at that. I should kill it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What
Separate
that
podcasts.
Our anger levels, our patience levels. I don't know.
Well, I'm not even going to touch that one. I could go a million ways with that. Hunting animals, boy, I can tell you. When I hunt an animal, I yell out a name when I shoot. Just let you know now.
Oh my God.
I have
my
visions
God.
of X's dancing through my head.
Oh my God.
Especially when I go duck hunting and there's like 5 of them flying overhead, I call out 5 names. Pop, pop,
Oh,
pop, and I
Jesus.
drop them.
Displaced
All
anger.
All right.
So
basically, those are the 3. Because I've been
They're
to
your-
Alaska. I've seen that. I've seen Italy. I've seen
have you had a dream vacation? Have you been on one already?
Yeah, I've been on one. The one that I did, my first big vacation was with Jennifer. We went to, we did I think it was maybe 7 or 10 day cruise. We went to, flew out of Philly to lay over in Germany.
Uh-huh.
Germany, we went to Spain. We started our cruise in Spain. We went to 4 ports in Italy, a couple ports in France on the coast side of France,
Mm.
and then back to Spain. And we did a couple ports in Spain on the way back.
Nice.
So that was my
Nice.
first big. I always wanted to go to the Colosseum and do Pompeii, so I did those 2
Yeah.
when I went on that.
Yeah.
And I tell you, like you're a lot like me, Colleen. I'm a history buff too. Anything that has history, I want to be involved.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I get in, and when I say involved, I get into the roots of it.
Yeah.
So like if I'm like when we went to the Colosseum, they do every so many years they gather money from like they do what do you call that? Like contributions that they take up.
Brain fuck.
They use
Dave has
that money.
menopause.
They use that money to clean
Donation
up.
money?
Yes, donation money. They used that money to clean up parts of the Colosseum. And one of the things that they were doing, they found on the wall that had been there for, I don't know, millions of years, we'll say. They just found on this wall the story of Jesus from his birth
Really?
to his resurrection. It was in the top corner, painted on this concrete wall. It was covered in dirt. And when they started to clean the wall, because they just pick random spots and they just clean them,
Mhm.
they weren't looking for anything. They were just looking
Yeah.
to fix anything. down.
Sorry, he said millions of years.
I
And
don't
all
know,
I can
dude. I'm
picture
just
is
saying.
a T-Rex with a paintbrush.
It could have been.
my
There could have been a
God.
dinosaur there. I don't know. But when they cleaned it, there was the 3
The
crosses
tiny little
of
arms.
where Jesus died. The 2 prisoners were on the side by side of him, and then they had the rest of the story all painted in there, and they cleaned it, and they didn't even know it was there the entire time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The one
that's
guy
a-
worked there for 40 years. Said he walked under there every day, never, and that whole entire thing was right there above him. Never knew it.
That is, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's
there's a
awesome.
lot of
I
stuff
think
there.
it's important to appreciate that in the US we have a much shorter history than
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah, we're
As
we're
far
babies.
as
We're
if we
babies
don't
compared to other
count
places.
Native Americans because their history predates all of ours. But for our Anglo invasion white people history, it's much, much shorter than European history that goes back thousands and thousands of years. That
yeah.
things get reused and painted over and built around, and you can go back and dig through that history. It's
Yeah.
really
Before
cool
we
to
go
see
into
that.
like Chris's stuff, one of the things that I want to get the chance to see in the time that I'm still on this earth, I want to go to a Mayan village
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
actually walk through the ruins.
Yeah.
We'll just go with Colleen to Machu Pizza.
Machu
Wait a minute.
Pizza.
Is Mario there making pizza?
Yeah. Singing Italian. La, 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 la.
Dancing
Throw-
mushroom.
He's
throwing the
got
dough.
pictures of himself hunting bison.
Yeah. Kneading the dough, putting bison meat on the pizza. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Nice.
All right, Chris, where are you headed off to?
Okay, so before I do my list, I will say when I was doing
precursor.
some research, I was kind of interested in like what the top destination. The hell's my hair doing? Top destination play. God,
You know what? What's
top
mine doing?
destination places, and the top 3 came out to be Bora Bora, Italy, specifically Rome, and New Zealand. The 3 runners up were Japan, Iceland, and Cape Town, which I thought was kind of interesting, right? So,
Yeah, that is interesting.
yeah. So I was like, oh, all right. So my
It's
picks,
interesting that none of them made it to my list.
yeah, right. So my pick would be, my first choice is the Nordic region, right? Now, the Nordic region consists of Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Iceland, and Finland. However, since I have to pick one, it would be Norway. Okay. So
Northern Lights.
there's the Northern Lights. There is there's endless daylight. They have the midnight sun. You know, and also not only that, but it's known for the fjords, and you know, they have a very good sustainability. Some facts I found is they have the longest road tunnel in the world. They have the largest herd of wild reindeer in Europe. It's
Don't
one
tell
of the
Dave.
world's,
He'll go hunting them.
seriously,
Done.
it's one of the world's happiest countries. Okay. And
They were the nicest people in the world.
okay, they invented the cheese slicer in 1925. Yes, that's
Oh,
correct.
my
The cheese
favorite.
slicer.
Anything
right.
to do with cheese, I'm my favorite. You got me.
100%, right? But here's
Give me the
best-
cheese, bud.
But here's the best fun fact that I found. Norway knighted a king penguin. And his name is King Penguin Sir Nils Olaf. And he was appointed as the mascot for the Norwegian Guard, but quickly moved through the ranks from corporal in 1982 to being knighted
I know.
in 2008 before becoming a brigadier in 2016. I kid you not.
Can I add
Holy
to that?
crap.
I got
Yeah.
another tidbit. That's Puxatawny Phil's cousin.
Okay. You are an idiot. Okay.
You were
Moving
cut
on.
off.
Moving
Put down the
on.
can.
Moving on. And I'm glad Colleen mentioned this because the way she did this, because I kind of like fell into the same boat. My number 2 place is Jerusalem and Petra. Now, Petra, I think, is like 50 miles away, and it's not in Jerusalem. It's actually in southern Jordan. So, so that's kind of like 2 places. But again, they're like right next door. They're like right up the road. It's no big deal, right?
It's like my
Who
Jordan,
does-
Egypt.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, you just walk there.
Petra's Jordan's on one side and Egypt's the other neighbor on the other side. So like everyone's happy, right?
Yeah, should I
Right.
wear sandals when I go?
Cross the Red Sea. Part the Red Sea like Moses, baby.
Sandals
As long
and
as
a
you're in
bathing suit.
Birkenstocks, dude, right?
Sandals
But-
and a bathing suit.
Who doesn't
Where are
wanna
you going
see-
in Jordan?
in Jordan? I
I
want to
mean,
go to Petra.
Jerusalem. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Jerusalem. I mean,
Well, Jerusalem, I'd like to go see the Weeping Wall. And the old city is divided into 4 quarters, which I did not know. It's Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and Armenian. The
What is
Dead
the
Sea-
Weeping Wall?
Well, I'll get to
the
that.
Wailing. I
Okay.
thought it was the Wailing
Okay.
Wall.
You know, you two, zip it. Stop jumping ahead. The Dead Sea is the lowest point on Earth, at over 1,300 feet below sea level. It is also known, Jerusalem is also known as the City of Gold because when the sun sets, it gives the city a gold appearance, which I thought was like super cool. And it is the Wailing Wall, right? It is the Wailing Wall, which is about 1/3 of its original height because originally it was about 200 feet and now it's about 60 feet. So,
Crusades.
yeah.
Yeah.
And fun fact, apart from the Silicon Valley, Israel has the highest concentration of high-tech companies and startups in the world.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I
there
like
you
how
go.
Chris
Fact of
did
the
research
day.
on her destinations.
Yeah, oh, I totally
Meanwhile,
did. I totally
I'm like,
did.
I just want to go to Greece.
Well,
the whole of Greece.
Because
I want to go to Greece and I want them to feed me grapes and cheese. Oh, and a little piece of bread.
Be a goddess.
Well,
Chris
I'll
has
bring you a cheese
hard
slicer from
facts.
Norway.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want a cheese slicer.
Hard facts.
I'll bring you a cheese slicer from Norway.
And a
okay?
block of cheese. Their most
And a-
famous cheese, whatever they have.
Okay, fine. Done. Consider it done. Yeah.
Awesome.
All
And
right, what's your third?
wait a minute, I'm not done with my fun fact yet.
I'm sorry.
And Israel is the only
Calm
country
down,
in the
Colleen.
world. Don't jump ahead. Israel is the only country in the world that entered the 21st century with a net gain in its number of trees. How about that little factoid?
Well,
a
that's because we
great
cut ours
factoid.
down before they're 3 years old. Because
Okay.
you got to
Well,
make paper.
okay. Whatever.
It's
Their
our,
own
our
fault.
big industry. Yep.
It's their own fault.
Whatever. Okay. And my number three, if I'm looking to be lazy, my number 3 would be the Maldives.
How
It
is
would be
that
the
lazy?
Maldives. Well, because
Oh, you
I
mean
don't-
like just to hang out on a
just to
beach
hang out and
somewhere
like wear a bathing suit, not really do anything, like be in a hut over the water, But check this out, right? The key highlights, right? Check it. There's
Check it.
Wicked.
there's a bioluminescent sea of stars, right? That's what their beaches are made of, right? Because at night, due to the bioluminescent plankton that glow in the dark, the beaches illuminate at night.
I have to tell you guys, I can never think of plankton without thinking of
SpongeBob,
the Penguin movie.
Penguin.
SpongeBob.
The Penguin movie. No, not SpongeBob. The Penguin movie.
Oh,
where
you're
he-
talking about
Happy
3
Feet.
blind penguins. See how they
No,
run?
Happy Feet.
Okay.
Happy Feet. Where Brad
And
Pitt plays
also-
one of the
Movie.
plankton.
Also, the sand, the pristine white sand, is not from crushed coral. You want to know
What's
what
it
it's
from?
made out of?
Seashells.
Mermaid's Tears.
Mm-mm. Parrotfish that chew on coral and poop out fine sand.
Awesome.
it's
So
a
we're
shit
laying in
beach.
poop. It's great.
You're
Awesome.
laying in
I'm
fish
Shit
poop,
beach.
yeah. And they
Awesome.
produce 1 ton of sand per fish annually. That's like a lot. That's like
I want to lay in it.
That's a lot.
And make
Dude.
shell angels like snow angels.
that makes
Go,
my
Chris.
ass itch.
Go.
It's
Chris.
a pill angel.
That makes
It's a
my
angel.
yeah. And their weekends are Friday, Saturday, as opposed to Saturday, Sunday, because they follow Islamic tradition. Yeah.
Okay.
But I could see myself hanging in a little hut over the water, being lazy for about a week, and then I'll take off and go to Jerusalem and Petra, and then I'll take off and go to Norway, and 2 totally different
Hold on. I have a
whether
question. Because
Yeah.
they follow Islam, are you allowed to wear a bathing suit?
you are allowed to wear a bathing suit and you are allowed consumption of pork and alcohol only on local inhabited islands. And
Do you have to
only
cover
at
your face
tourist
when you walk the
resorts.
streets?
No, you are not
You
in
can have a
Dubai.
bikini on, but you have to have a face covering.
No, you are not in Dubai.
We
You
don't
are
want to
not in
see your
Dubai.
face, madam.
Yeah.
Please
Tits are
cover it
okay,
up.
but not the
We-
mouth.
Wait,
We
when
wanna
you
see
go
the
to
rest of ya.
Norway, when you go to Norway, are you going to do like the clicky dance where you're like, click your feet,
Maybe.
jump around?
Maybe. I think it'd be really cool to like
Shut up,
see the Northern
Colleen.
Lights in like one of those glass huts. You know, the glass domes that they have. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them. They're like the glass
Listen,
domes. And
they have
you can-
igloo hotels there.
yes, they do.
Where?
Yes,
Where they got
they do.
igloo
And you
in
hotel?
can-
Norway.
Yes.
Norway?
Yes.
Norway.
And you
okay.
sleep.
Mhm.
So what they do is the room is made out of ice. I don't know
Bless you.
how, but they cover the ice block with like a bearskin rug, and that's what you sleep on. Like you literally sleep
Mhm.
on a block.
You know,
of
I
ice.
did see that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado
Yeah,
has
that's
a
in
couple of
Norway.
resorts like that. They're like ice rooms and ice
Yeah.
In
bars.
Colorado, really?
Yes. We went there.
I would do
We
that.
tried to go to one of them, but they got a bad snowfall. We couldn't get to it.
Yeah,
Mm.
I would try it maybe for like a night. I don't know if I'd last too long for like a week. Oh, where'd you spend your week? In an ice hotel? Like, no, maybe for like a night. But they're like,
so you'd
they're
have to wear a
expensive.
jacket when you went to bed.
You'd probably have to be
Yes.
like all sorts
A
of rugged up, like
snowsuit.
layered and everything.
A
You
wet,
know, I
you'd
don't,
have
I
to
don't
wear
know.
a wetsuit so you
It's
don't
not
get
like-
wet.
Snowsuit.
Not like you're turning the heat on. I'm telling
That's a
you.
different
Well, you
kind
gotta
of
make your
wetsuit.
own heat. You know what I'm saying?
Bird chicka bear now.
But yeah, no, I'd like to go to Norway. I'd like to get one of those glass domes and like in the middle of the forest where they, you can rent them and you watch the Northern Lights. I want to do that. Definitely check out Israel and see some
Oh,
history.
you just gave me another idea.
Colleen, you already used your 3 up.
And
Land the
and then
plane,
take it to the end and go to the Maldives and lay around in my bikini. But my runner up, which I had a very hard time choosing between my runner up and the Maldives, is Prague. I'd really like to go to Prague.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd really like to go to Prague. Now, I've been to the Czech Republic before. The people there are lovely. Everything is like super cheap. And the food is so good. The food is really good.
Isn't their
But-
architecture supposed to be out of this world?
They have the Charles Bridge. The Charles Bridge has all sorts of like, there's like 30 statues, like famous statues. I don't know what the 30 statues are, but they also have,
Just some random dudes.
yeah, but they
Yeah,
also have,
Yeah, they booked them yesterday.
they also have the astronomical clock, right? So they have it's called the creepy clock, right?
Yes.
So from the 15th century, the astronomical clock, right? And it's 600 years old, and they put it in the Old Town Square, and they put on a show every hour where quote unquote death rings a bell and apostles appear.
Oh, I
Now-
get it. They're devil worshippers, them
Really?
dirty
Now,
filthy
whether or
animals.
not Apostle John is in that group, I really don't know.
I love
but-
Apostle John. Can't stand the
legend-
devil worshippers. They worship Satan.
Right.
Burn
But
in
legend
hell.
says the city council blinded the creator of the clock so he could never replicate it. Now,
Yeah.
whether or not that's
It's
true,
a-
I don't know.
Doesn't it track the movements of the solar system as well?
It tracks like everything.
Everything.
The way I
It's-
heard it tracks alien ships landing too.
Oh my God.
Hey,
you're an
did you
idiot.
guys see
Dave,
that
guess what?
meteor over New Jersey?
Yes, there was a couple of them. There was
Listen,
one
the way
today
that
in
was
Burlington
flying
County.
and the things that broke off it,
But
I'm
wait, I have
expecting
more.
an invasion.
But I have more fun facts, and I
They're
think Dave
great.
would really, really like this. Dave, a
Yes.
reason for you and Jennifer to go to Prague. They have beer spas.
Oh, I'm in.
The
She'll
Czech
probably want a
Republic-
wine spa, but I'll do the beer
The
spa.
Czech Republic has the highest beer consumption per capita in the world, and
Well, I would
visitors
fit right
can
in.
enjoy a
I could be a
beer
Czech.
spa where you bathe in the
Give me a
ingredients
beer.
used to brew beer.
Hold
yeah,
on.
you
Hold
literally
on.
like, yeah,
As an Irishman, I
You're
take
an Irish
umbrage to
man
that
or an
statement.
Irish woman.
An Irishman. It's non-gender specific. I
Oh,
take
sorry.
umbrage to that statement. The highest beer drinkers in the world. They've never been in Ireland during a prime football match.
no beer consumption
have.
per capita.
And they consume a
They've
lot.
never been to Ireland during a prime football match.
But visitors can enjoy a beer spa where you bathe in the ingredients used to brew beer. Also,
Nice.
there's hidden crown jewels, which are in a chamber in the Prague castle, and they're protected by a door with 7 locks. And there are 7 keys held by top officials, including the president and the prime minister. And guess what was invented in the Czech Republic? The sugar
Cheese.
cube.
The
sugar
I was
cube.
going to say a charcuterie board to go with their
No,
cheese
a
cutter.
sugar cube. A sugar cube. Yes,
A
a sugar
sugar
cube.
cube.
Yeah. So,
Well, Chris, can
So-
I just say I'm very impressed that you did research and homework on this.
yeah,
I
because
did some too,
need,
Colleen. You can give me some credit. I did some too. Ooh,
Well,
I
yeah,
need to-
yours was only a little bit.
I don't
but
care.
I need to do research because when I'm looking for a place to go, I want to find stuff that's interesting to me. And I'm not saying that all the gazillion other countries
my
that
wife, my wife does all the research. I just show up.
No,
You
but
know
it's
what I
fine.
mean?
But I want to look for something. One of my dream vacations, which I'm going on later this year, is Alaska. I'm going on an 11-day cruise.
Oh my
A
God.
7-day cruise, but 4 days on land. So we're going to be gone for 11 days. So I'm really
What
excited about
ports
that.
are you doing?
That hasn't happened yet. So
What
we
ports are you doing?
start. We get the boat in.
Seattle.
No, we go to Fairbanks, then we go to Denali, then we go to I can't remember
Juneau.
Anchorage. We get the boat in Anchorage, and then we
It's the
stop
only place I
in.
know.
Yeah, we
Sitka?
stop in. Yeah,
Ooh, Sitka. Isn't that
Yeah.
where that dog is from? That
Sitka. So in Sitka, they have a lumberjack
Balto.
show. They got a lumberjack show that they put on.
Mhm.
So if you guys get off there, you can check out that. They have that. They advertise that, so you'll be able to figure out where that's at.
you need to go to the Balto statue.
Okay.
Sure. And then,
Okay.
but I'll
And
tell
we
you,
are going to Juneau, and we're going to Skagway, and then we
yeah,
end in
Skagway's
Vancouver.
good too. There,
Yeah,
we did
we
a lot
ended
of
in
we
Vancouver.
did a lot of the ports there. The best one we
Mhm.
did was the Icy Strait. We
Mhm.
went up the Icy Strait and actually saw the icebergs break off and fall into the water. It was pretty nice. The glacier. To get to
Yeah.
see the glacier.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
pretty
to tell you,
excited
seeing
about that.
an iceberg in real life up close is an amazing thing. When I was
am
in
super excited.
Newfoundland,
Yeah.
when I was in Newfoundland, they
And
were
be
just
very aware.
floating through the bay while we
Chris,
were
when
fishing.
you're on your cruise, be very aware. Don't try not to do any whale watching excursions.
Okay.
Because you're not guaranteed and you spend a lot of money. But
Right.
if you're on your cruise and you pay attention, I saw whales 4 days on the boat.
Okay. Okay.
And these people were paying like $400 a ticket to go whale
Mm.
watching. I was watching them right from my room.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is our first cruise. I've never been to, we have never been to Alaska, so we're really, really looking forward to it.
You're
so
gonna love it.
that's
Chris,
gonna be
you've been
super
all over
exciting.
the world, though, haven't you?
I have been. Yeah. So it was really hard for me to try and pick I was trying to pick places that I haven't been, and there's a lot of places that I have been that I would go back to in a
Mhm.
heartbeat, but
Yeah.
I mean, the world's your oyster. I mean, whatever.
The best-
I just
One of the best parts of that Alaskan cruise when we went out 2 days prior to getting on the cruise. We stayed in Seattle and the
Mhm.
fish market where they throw
Yeah.
the fish across it. That was
Yeah.
really cool
Yeah.
to see that.
Pikes
yeah, I've
Market.
been there.
That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
fun
fun
and then
there.
and then we fly back. We leave Vancouver and we fly to Toronto, and then we leave Toronto and we fly
So-
back to Chicago.
Are
Yeah.
you going to? You say Vancouver.
Mhm.
There's a garden there. It's called the Victorian Gardens. I think it's called. It was
Mhm.
owned by a very, very rich woman. She had flowers. This thing goes for miles. I'll have to send you pictures
Okay.
of it. So when you
Okay.
go there, I'll give you the actual name of the garden because I can't think of it off the top of my head. We
Okay.
went there. You can't see the garden in one day. It takes literally probably 3 to 4 days to walk the
Oh my
entire
God.
garden. That's how big it is.
I'm
And they
not-
got different countries
I'm not
that
3 or
donated.
I'm not 3 or 4 days interested in flowers. I'll
No,
just
but it's
tell you
worth
that.
seeing. It's worth seeing doing a tour for one day. Like it's like I think
Yeah,
it's like
I mean,
a
I'll
1 or
go,
2 hour
but,
tour,
like,
if that.
Yeah.
Like that's
Mhm.
it takes a while to see the whole thing. Nobody goes there to see the whole thing, but you go there for like an hour or two. And
Yeah.
it's,
All right.
it's
I have
kinda worth
something
seeing.
totally off topic here. Can I tell you a funny story about my Hawaii trip?
Make it quick.
We were going in February in Valentine's Day, and our choices to fly through were Chicago or Dallas. It was February. We're not going to fly through Chicago, right? Get snowed in. You'll never make it out. So we went to Dallas. Guess what happened in Dallas that day?
You meant Jerry Jones.
Freak ice storm. So we were sitting on the plane while they de-iced the wings. And by the time they de-iced the wings, they had to de-ice the runway. And by the time they de-iced the runway, they had to de-ice the wings again.
And you probably should have went to Chicago where there was
Listen.
no snow.
I was in first class and they were serving mimosas. And by the
Yeah, you were
time we
hurting, I could
left
tell.
Dallas, oh my, I had a very good sleep from Dallas to Hawaii.
So before
That
we
happened to
close
me
it up,
once.
before
That
we
happened to
close it
me
up,
once.
if
Yeah,
either
when I was
one
in
of you,
Singapore, we were in business class and they were serving mimosas, and 5 hours later, and they almost had to get us off the plane, and I started to panic because I was like, I can't get off this plane because
I can't walk.
I can't do anything. Correct. Fortunately, we did not have to get off the
She's
plane, and
gonna vomit.
again, yeah, no, I wasn't going to vomit, but I was.
look at
I was
that one. She's
panicked.
going to Earl. She's
Well, it's
a
easy.
mess.
It's easy when the airline's just feeding it to you. You don't have to pay for it.
Yes.
Now, May, just keep pumping them down.
That
Yeah,
was the
come
only
to
time
mama.
I flew first class. And I have
Mhm.
to tell you, the experience is definitely worth it. I
So-
mean, real
so if
knives
either
and
one of
forks
you-
and linen napkins and
Yeah.
damp, warm towels. And
Did you get jammies?
No, we didn't
I
have
got
jammies.
I got jammies, and I got Kate
I
Spade
was-
little pouches too.
Really?
Do you have a sleeping bag?
I want to
Did you
fly
bring a
one of
pillow?
those like Dubai Airlines
bring a
where
whoopee.
you have your own
Emirates.
sleeping
Animal.
pod.
Emirates.
Yes.
Oh my God, Emirates in
That would be
economy
really cool.
is even economy on Emirates is outstanding. It's like
So-
this is
Yeah.
the best
So
airline I've
back
ever
to
been
the
on.
trips at hand. If either
Well, this is
one
how
of
you get to your destination.
Well, I got to tell you this. So if you either one of
Okay.
you go to Corsica, France, one of the
Uh-huh.
main things over there is Caesar's house.
Uh-huh.
That's where Caesar lived, right in Corsica there. So that's probably a good tour
In
spot.
France?
Yes. He had a house there.
Caesar from Rome
Yes. He had a house
lived
there.
in France.
He had a
He had a
vacation
house in
house.
I don't know if he lived there
I'll
permanently.
tell
He had
you
a
what,
house
I
there.
need to do some research.
Yeah, you
He
do
had a
history
house.
stuff. All right, so now I have one more thing. I have producer
Madam
Jay's
Beer.
picks. I have producer Jay's picks. He sent them to me today. Number 3 on Jay's list is Italy,
Mhm.
and
I'm
I
shocked,
will read
shocked,
this.
I say.
I will read this verbatim.
Boy.
Number
God.
3, Italy, because I want to see what real gravy tastes like. Except I think he means sauce because sauce is red and gravy is brown.
Well, I'll
Number
tell you,
Unless you're
two.
Italian, but
so the producer
yeah.
can hear this. I had gnocchi there, homemade gnocchi, and I'll tell you, it was the best I ever had.
You mean
Yeah,
Canacci?
man. I
Yeah.
had it. It was the best ever.
Oh, Italian. Oh my God, so good. Number 2, and I say this verbatim, Ireland, because I once banged a woman from there and the scenery was nice.
Wait a minute. Never mind. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
God, I love that guy.
Number 1, Hawaii. Because
Jonathan.
everyone seems chill there, unlike us on this podcast, which I have to agree with.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yes. So this episode of 3 Friends and All the Things has been brought to you by Trees Company out of Port Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Axe and Arrow Brewery, Glassboro on High Street, right on Rowan's campus.
KMT Consulting, 900 Haddon Avenue in Collingswood, New Jersey.
Thank you for tuning in to another wonderful episode. If you guys have any suggestions on where to travel, places that you've been, places that you want to go, please let us know. We'd love to hear it. Until then, stay safe, keep it real, and remember who you are.
Hedgehog says, love my good and plenty.
You're retarded.
Thanks for listening to the show. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. See you next time on 3 Friends and All the Things podcast. Real talk, real people. New episodes drop every week, so hit follow, leave a review, and tell your messiest friend to listen too. You know the one I'm talking about. Until next time, keep it real, keep it loud, and keep doing all the things.